Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 5 is going to be a throwback season. We are going to go back to the old Fortnite Chapter 1 map for 4 weeks, literally a month. And there's a lot of concern with this and a lot of persons trying to figure out why. And I might have a lot of these answers. Now, first of all, one of the biggest questions was, will zero bills be removed? And the answer is no. Zero bills will not be removed, as this was confirmed by Hypex and Sheena on Twitter. Also, a lot of persons have been asking, how will they actually allow us to get to like the higher places, because there are high places in this map that you normally would need to build to get up to, like places close to like Dusty, places close to like Retail, and also those places between, I believe, Salty and Shifty. Those places are really high. And also the Viking Village, these are really high places that might take a long time for you to actually rotate to get to these places. And a lot of persons are trying to figure out how they're gonna actually figure this out. And I believe what they might do is the zero build mode might have glider redeploy, or the glider redeploy item as an item that comes equipped to your character once you've jumped from the battle bus. So this might be one way for them to do it. The other way that they might actually do it is they might make shockwave grenades really high spawn, so you can actually get shockwave grenades. Or the next way they can do it is the way that they did implement it in this season, where they have these little yellow things that you can bounce on, and they actually put you up in the sky. If not, they could probably do zip lines. Zip lines were a thing back in that chapter, in chapter 1, so they could probably just do zip lines as well. We had zip lines at Lonely and a few other places on the map, so they could actually do those and use those as means of transportation for persons to actually get from lower points to higher elevation. So that would actually be a really good way for them to implement the whole feature of maintaining the zero builds. But honestly, I think that the way they're gonna do this most likely is gonna be either with a glider redeploys, high glider redeploy spawns, high launch pad spawns, and a few other things. And again, it's gonna be 4 weeks, so they're gonna breeze through the season. So it's gonna be chapter 1, season 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and X. And it's going to end with a black hole event, much like we had last time. And I honestly believe that the way they're going to do this is we're going to start off in chapter 1 season 5, and then from chapter 1 season 5 we're going to be doing that for about 4 or 5 days, and then we're going to get season 6. That'll be in roughly a week time, and then we're going to get 7 and 8 in the other week, and then 9 and 10 in the final weeks. That's most likely how they're going to be doing it. If not, they're probably going to give us like, we're gonna get like 2 seasons per week, and then maybe 1 week where we don't even get the full season. So maybe the week that we actually get the live event, we only get it like for 2 days, so like 2 final days, and then we get the black hole. Why Epic is doing this? Most likely, and this is just my opinion, most likely Epic is doing this so they can actually have more time to work on the newer chapter, which is chapter 5 season 1. I think that's why they're going to be doing this, so they'll have more time to work on this chapter and iron out a few of the bugs. Also, it'll also give a lot of persons who stopped playing Fortnite the opportunity to return to Fortnite and stuff. There's huge talks about how some of the things that they should do outside of the community, one of them being them unbanning Jarvis. This might actually be kind of a good idea for them, because Jarvis coming back would turn a lot of heads, especially because what he did, even though it violated terms of service and Epic wanted to make an example of him. I get that. However, what he did is a lot lighter than what a lot of other creators did. Some creators actually cheated during the FNCS. This is a money tournament. They actually cost other players their spots. So, and these persons only got temporary bans. So I think Epic can do something to get Jarvis unbanned, and they could even ban him back at the end of the month or something. But this would actually be really good. It'll get a lot of persons coming back the same way Zero Bills did, and then they can just ride that wave on to the next chapter, and Fortnite will kind of just start soaring back up into the relevancy. Not that Fortnite's irrelevant. It is amazing that Fortnite has managed to remain this relevant for this long. So that's one thing that I think they could do. A lot of other persons are concerned about the loot pool and also the skins. Will they disable the skins that we have from chapters that are not chapter 1? And I believe that they won't disable these skins. They will actually allow us to use these skins, as well as giving us new skins that are reskins of skins from the previous chapter. We could actually get the 7 redone for these weeks. So each time that we get a change, there's a new skin that is unlocked for that season that we can actually do a few challenges and unlock that skin. That would be a really cool concept. So 7 skins, the 7, and we could even get the 7 like prior to them actually becoming the 7. So it could be each of them, but without their armor, or just in some basic armor before they actually get their full suits and stuff, right? This would be really, really cool, especially since most of the 7s haven't been unmasked. So they could probably just give them like a simple mask and then just pretty much have that be the skins that we get. This would be cool, and I don't know if you would like that, but I'd actually love that. So probably, most likely, in my opinion, and this is what I think that they probably should do, is give us a reskin of the tier 1 and the tier 100 skin for those seasons. Like for example, for chapter 5 we got Drift as the tier 1 skin, I believe, and then the tier 100 skin was Ragnarok. So we could get a reskinned Ragnarok or a reskinned Drift, or even a combination of both. So a Ragnarok that has Drift kind of things on him, and then like in the season X we could actually have like a Ultimate Knight version that's kind of mixed with another skin from that. I can't remember what that tier 1 skin was, but that would be a neat concept. So a tier 1 skin with tier 100 kind of looks to them, or vice versa. That would actually be a really cool way for them to do it. And again, we are gonna see literally the old map with the old graphics. So it's probably gonna just be a re-import, and they might just add a few things here and there to kind of make it a little bit more enjoyable. But I'm looking forward to it, and when it does come out, I'm gonna be here. Again, the question again has been on everyone's mind is, are we gonna get a battle pass? And I honestly believe that we are gonna get a battle pass. Most likely, we're either gonna get 25 levels or 50 levels, and it's gonna be really, really stacked. And we can just fly through this battle pass in pretty much 2 weeks if you're playing every night, and pretty much 3 weeks if you don't play all the time, and then the entire 4 weeks if you just log on like for an hour every day. So let me know your thoughts on this. Are you gonna be playing this season? Will you come back for the OG Fortnite? But most importantly, are you excited? And leave your thoughts down below. I'll probably take a few of these comments to make actual videos at the end of the day. Let me know what you think about it. This is Captain Atumbo. If you want to support me, please use my code Atumbo in the item shop. Stay one better Atumbo, and take care.